So here's little Daisy. She's a little bit under the weather the last few days, but she's doing really well now. So I'm just feeding her individually, just so I know that she's definitely getting all of her milk. But she's so much brighter. So she's just a bit lethargic. She just didn't look right at all in her tummy. She wasn't drinking her milk, and she just was not herself. So I gave her antibiotics, anti-inflammatories. I also put on the spot-on treatment, which I suspect may well have done the trick, because I think she may well have got bitten by a tick on her face, which can really affect them. And then she also had mineral drench and glucose. So she had, I covered everything, because I thought when pet lambs get ill, it's really, really horrible. But yes, thank God she's looking better today. And then we've got the rest of them in here, all getting knotted up, because they looked just switch bottles, don't you? So they're all enjoying it. Here's Big Derek, Del Boy in the end, Delilah there, and then the two new ones. So they're all enjoying their milk on their rack. We've got their little thing of pellets in there, and we've got hay and straw in their bed, and we've got the stirps over here, so the calves which were born last year. So we took them off their mums, and they're in here for a few days to settle down, and they're pretty happy now. And then they're going to go over to Woodland and join the rest of the youngsters. So Jim's here watching, because Nell's obviously at home with her babies. She's been out for a little walk this morning in the garden. Had some lovely mince and biscuits this morning. So I'm just giving her, you know, obviously feeding her up really well, so she's producing plenty of milk for her babies. So we've got loads of babies at the minute. We've got the pet lambs, we've got the puppies, we've got these young cows who are settled down now, because they need, you know, they need to be off their mums at a certain age. To be honest, the bigger ones could have been weaned a long time ago, but we just left them with the herd, because obviously the troubles with the car and everything, it was just a little bit difficult to get everyone moved around. But that's where these guys are happy now, and they're going to go over, join their other friends. And you lot can go out in the field for the day, can't you? Out in the sunshine. So this time of year, now the sunshine and the pet lambs, I usually pop them out through the day in the field with Jack, and then they come in at night, so they can eat their pellets and their hay, but they'll also have a little nibble of grass as well. So this makes me very happy that Daisy's. Daisy's back to full health, drinking her milk well. And again, it's just that same old thing, isn't it? It's monitoring them and knowing your animals, that you just know that there's something not quite right with them, and treating them accordingly. Here's Derek, having a bit of loving, aren't you? You're a very gorgeous boy, aren't you? You've been very loving today, sweetheart. Good boy. So they're out in the field. So their routine is they get fed their milk in the morning, and they go out in the field for the day, and you come back in at night, don't you? Is that nice? Oh, it's very nice. Ooh. Bump. Here's Daisy. Where's a very loving little girl? You are beautiful. You love a good bum rub, don't you? Good bum rub. is. Is that nice, darling? Is that nice? Okay, Days? Yeah? Hi, Derek. What are you doing? Hello, handsome. He's so handsome, isn't he? Daisy Doos. Daisy Doo. Hello, Lens. Hi, Jodie. Hello. Hi, Jim. Go on then, you lot. you doing? Hello. You want a wash? You want a wash? You want a wash? Derek, no, do not eat the hanging basket. Monkeys. Monkeys. Hi, Jackie. You happy boy? Nice and clean now. Aren't we? Nice and clean. Daisy! What are you doing? That's your sweetheart. Hello, Daisy. Okay. Derek and Daisy having a ride in the car because I got Jack in, I bathed him. He was munching around the lawn, the lambs were playing, and I just need to nip home to let Nell out for a wee. So these two were adamant they were not going back in the field, and they were just coming back under the gate wanting to be with me. So I thought, right, we'll pop you in the car. So Derek's very civilised, he sat down like a good boy, and Daisy's actually stayed in the back because I got her in. She was up on the driver's seat and she peed on the seat. Luckily I have a waterproof cover on there, but she's being quite sensible actually. She's just in the back. Jim's in there with them, got the aircon on. It's lovely and cool and they seem quite relaxed being in here. So I'm literally just nipping home, letting Nell out for a wee wee, and then coming straight back up. So they thought they would come along for the ride as well. You coming in? Come on then. You want to see them puppers? Can you see them puppies? So here's Nelly. Yeah, so she's come out for wee wees. And I thought as soon as she can't go to the sheep, I will bring the sheep to her. So we've got Daisy and Derek to come down with me whilst we let Nelly out, so she has a little bit of something different to think about. She's like, yep, I'm ready to get back. I'm ready to get back to work, Mum. Jim's got his pee. Right now, come on. Now, do you want to go for wee wees? Go for pee. She's like, I'm not interested in peeing now. I just want to chase these mummies. They're friends, aren't they? Where are we at, Days? Derek? Bet you're quite happy you decided you wanted to come for a little ride out. Hey? Okay. So Nelly has had a little bit of a runny tummy for the last couple of days, but she's feeling fine in herself. I'm just having to monitor what I feed her to try and dry her up a little bit, but she's milking well, the puppies are happy, so all is good. Jim's got his pig, lammies are here, and Nell's come out for a little run around, bless her. You can see she'll actually go for a wee in a minute. Come on everyone, out the way! So we're just trying to get everyone established to being out with Jack, but not being too close because Daisy likes to be quite clingy. So we're just going for a little poodle down the field. Away. Jack's like, no. Jack has always been well known for high speed ponying, haven't you? You've always been quite a forward going boy, haven't you, darling? Hey Daisy's like, what is going on, Mum? Everyone else is running off and Daisy's staying behind because she's quite clingy, aren't you, darling? You just have to be careful of Jack's legs. So this is where today we're just gonna take it slow and just get everyone used to me being up on Jack whilst they're coming along. Good girl, Daisy. Right, Jim, get back. Get back here. Get back. Because Jim likes to go around the front and spin and spin and spin, which is a bit of a collie trait. But that's why I get him to come behind. Good girl, Daisy. Daisy's confused. Good girl, yeah. We were just up here, darling. But if you just stay away from Jack's legs, don't want you getting squidged. Good girl. Good girl. He's a little baby. Everyone else has gone off and doing their own thing, but Daisy's staying with us. Good girl. Yeah, good girl, Daisy. Good girl. Yeah, good lass. Well done. They were just having a little play in the field with everyone. Jack's having a good walk out. Good boy. Well done. Yeah, Daisy. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. All right, babies. Good babies. Coming in. Everyone's coming. Everyone's coming. Good girl, Daisy. So I've got the chest cam on today. So at least I can have both my hands free. We'll just go in a few different places and just get you all used to being with us. Good girl. Are we going to go this way, Jack? It's like, no. No. You're a sassy man, aren't you? He's like, I just want to run, Mum. He's always been... You're a very fun pony, aren't you, Jack? You're an absolute star, and I've had him for a long, long time now. I got him back in 2013, and he's been here before I had the dogs, the sheep, anyone. So he's my boy. Thank you, darling. And you've got a great life here, because he gets to live out all year round. Come on, Daisy, good girl. And be out in the fields, and we can go and just have fun. We can go for little walks down the road, we can ride. He helps me gather the sheep. And it's a case of, with him, he's 17 now. Oh, Daisy. But he's still got that that fire in him. He's just a fantastic pony, ain't you, darling? And you love your work. You love to be doing something. We used to go to a lot of clinics, and we used to go out and about. We'd go to the beach. Nowadays we spend more time just around here in the fields, and it's a special treat. We can go out to the beach. I'd love to do that again this year. Good girl, Daisy. So everyone else has left us, but Daisy's still coming along. Good girl, well done. Because realistically, if I was to take the lambs out with us for a proper ride, I think I could maybe only manage just the one. So that's where I think Daisy's great, because she is quite clingy as such. Go on, Dal. Good girl. And you get used to it. You get used to me being up here, sweetheart, and you down there, and just not getting too close to Jack. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, you're okay. Good girl. Good girl. So this is one of the lambing fields. So we're looking over to the other one, and you can see how much the grass has come back since lambing time. Jack was in that field over winter. He's now in the field in front of the barn, but he will then be moved into the little field once the tubs have eaten a bit of the grass off, because the grass has come back so quickly that there's probably just a little bit too much for you, Jack, because you are a little bit overweight. Good girl. All right, sweetheart. Good girl. Yeah, good girl, Daisy. Good girl. Well done. Yeah, we're just here. Good girl. Don't get too close. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Hi, sweetheart. Good girl. You coming, Daisy? Good lass. Well done. Jack's getting excited. Archer says, Mum, I want to go. Oh, good girl. You're sassy tonight. Sassy. Good girl, Daisy. Good girl. The problem is at the minute, because he's so wide, it's quite difficult for me to get my leg off him, but I am being quite aware to keep my leg off, just so he knows that all we're doing is walking. Yes. You can see how he's so sassy. Aren't you? You're a sassy man. Sassy man. Hi, Daisy. Good girl. Yeah, you're okay. We're just here. Good girl. Yeah. I might well let him have a little cant up the field up there. Just a little one. It's only doing 10-15 minutes. We're not going to do a lot because he's not been ridden much recently. Good boy. But he always loves to have a little bit of a blast, don't you, darling? And because he's out all the time, he retains natural fitness, and it never gets to a point with him where he doesn't feel like he's fit and strong. But we are going to aim to get a bit fitter this year, aren't we, Jack, and go a few more adventures. And we can bring you all along with us with the chest cam on, and you can experience being out with me and Jack, and potentially Daisy as well, because she's been very good at coming round with us. Good girl. Good boy. I might let him have a little go up here. Good boy. Well done. Just a nice trot. A little captain. Quite bouncy. Go on then. Go on. Go on. Sassy man. Sassy man. Good boy. There's Daisy. There we go. Good boy. Well done. Yeah, good boy. Let's have a little walk around here. Good boy. Daisy, we're just here, darling. Daisy. Oh, you're a good boy. You're just having a little walk, darling. Daisy, come on. Oh, she's at the wrong side of the fence. Oh, God. The trauma. We'll go back now, Jack. Can't we? We'll go back now. Now we've had a nice little walkie out. This this is the thing when you're doing stuff with them and spending time together. There's no sort of set time limit. You don't need to do things for hours on end, but just to have fun together. Eh? Because it's your first time I've been back on for a while, Jackie. We don't want to do too much, do we? You're quite excited to do that little canter up there, weren't you? Well, it's more of a bouncy bounce than a canter. Hey? It's very exciting, Mum. It's very exciting. You get your friends with you. Daisy's going to get used to coming out with us because everyone else comes along for a little while and then they just go and do their own thing, don't they? Hey? Yeah. Good boy. Good lad. Oh, God. Good boy. Good boy. Good lad. Little walk. Good boy. Well done. Good girl. Daisy. Good girl. Well done. Good boy, Jackie. He's a good boy. Yeah, good lad. That's a good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, good lad. So I'm taking Jet back down to the field. I'm going to pop his fly rug on. Daisy's coming with us. Her friends are down the other field, but they will be reunited once we get back out there. So Jack's been really good today. We've only done 10 minutes ridden work because, again, he's not done a huge amount. And he's, yeah, really enjoyed it. Everyone's had a nice time together. It is definitely about this quality time spent with everyone, and everyone's had a lovely time. Obviously Nelly isn't here with her pups, but she's back home and she's happy. She's had a lovely day. So get Jack back out in the field, protected from those flies because we've got a few clegs coming out now. And Daisy's more than happy to come in with us. Oh, hi! Did you lose us? Oh no. Right, you're coming back through here. There we go. Everyone's reunited. Jim, come on this way. Jim, come on. Everyone's reunited. You didn't want to come with us with Jack? No. No. You came with us for a bit and then you just ran off. Didn't you? Hey, babies. Right, you have fun. And we will be back in a little bit to give you some more milk. Here's the pet lambs. I popped them out in the little field today. Enjoying that, aren't you, Derek? So they're down onto 1 feed of milk per day now, and they're going to be out on the grass having their pellets. Daisy did plan her great escape. She jumped over the wall after me, but I've managed to blockade it up and she's now settled. You're all eating some grass, aren't you, Derek? So I think they're going to thoroughly enjoy living in here. So if the weather is kind, I'm going to leave them out overnight. But we shall see. I'll see what the weather's doing later. It may well be for a few more days. I'll bring them in and out at night. And yeah, so they can get a load of good grass in their tummies. Because at this stage, what happens is, you can see by his tummy, he's quite full, is they can get a little bit bloated if they have too much milk, because they don't really have a concept of being too full as such, so they just drink and drink and drink. Whereas it's better off now that that little bit bigger, is that they have their 1 feed of milk a day, they have their pellets and their grass. So hopefully they'll be We're very happy in this little field, and this is usually the field that the pet lambs go into, so these guys can be in here. We'll bring the tups up as well, because obviously these 5 will not keep on top of all this grass. We've got loads in here. So happy little babies. Happy little babies, aren't we, Daisy? Settled down now. They love it in here because they've got all their rocks, the trees. They can play, shelter under here. Got their water on the gate, and their feed and their mineral buckets. And there's Jackie down here. He's taking in the views on a lovely sunny day. And down here we are loading up the Sturks who are going to go to Woodland to join the rest of their friends. So they've got in the trailer nicely, and yeah, we will be setting off in a moment. So everyone's happy, it's peaceful. It's a little bit blustery today, but it is beautiful. But it's just lovely to see these lammies out in the field. Happy little babes. And it's lovely in this little field here because I can just bring them in and out if it needs be. If the weather turns horrible, they generally come running to the gate wanting to be back in, so off they go. Woohoo! Happy little pet lambs. You enjoying those rocks, don't you, darlings? Hey? There's Derek at the front. Derek, Delilah, Daisy. Our 2 other ones, so they're loving having a little nibble. Nibble around. Got all this lovely field to go in. Very happy little babes. Make your friends. Bye. Gone, Jim. So these are the ones that we actually sold last year. Aww. So here are the babies. So we've been on a little road trip with Nelly. Where's Nelly? She's a good girl. Nelly, good girl. So she's feeling well in herself. We had a good check over at the vets, and her temperature is just on the cusp of being a little bit high. So they're not really concerned about her as such, and she has been eating a little bit of chicken over the last couple of days. So I've gone into Pets at Home and got some wet food for her, some puppy blend. So at least she's going to be getting everything that she needs as such. But they're happy with how much milk she's got. She looks bright and happy. So it's just a case of monitoring her, and I'll just keep taking her temperature each day and just see how we go. Because obviously they are reluctant to give her antibiotics, as am I, because if she doesn't need them, then it's a case of, you know, just monitoring her. And it could well be she's just got a little bit under the weather, and she will get better. But you've enjoyed your little trip out, haven't you, Nels? Yeah, and the babies have been really quiet. They've all been sleeping in their little cage here. So we've just come to feed the pet lambs and then we'll be back home. Nell and Jim have both got a little pig toy as well. I got them in Pets at Home. So yeah, we will get everyone back home. They're all very sleepy. And the vets had a little look at them through the window and, you know, they're all doing really well, been really quiet and all full tummies. And get back home and have a drink off Mummy. You're such a good girlie, aren't you? And Nell loves going to the vets. She loves everybody. Don't you? You're everybody's friend. You've had a nice time having a little ride in the car, haven't you, sweetheart? We'll get you home, get you some more food. And Jim's obviously here as well, in the front seat, keeping an eye on everybody, aren't you, darling? Keeping an eye on them, Jim. I'm actually allowed to look at them. So we're back home and they're all having a little bit of milk. Nell's got her pig toy. She's had a good feed. I got her some wet puppy food, which has got loads of good stuff in. So I mixed that in with her biscuits and she's eating it. So it's really, really good, very positive, and I'm just hopeful that she's over the worst of it now. But for me, I always feel that it's better to get a second opinion. And the vets are really lovely and just said, you know, if you are concerned about her and if her temperature does rise, then just bring her back. And they're fantastic vets practice, which are really supportive. So yeah, we're back home and Nell's had a lovely morning out and the puppies have had a little journey in the car. And they're all very happy. So let's hope everyone just keeps progressing. And yeah, Nelly will be feeling a lot better, which she does actually seem so much brighter already. So yeah, I'm sure she'll have a lovely afternoon in here, have a little rest, and she can have some more food when I'm back later on. You're such a good girl, aren't you, darling? You're a very good girl. Good lass. Yeah, good girl. So here's Nelly feeding her babies. Not so little babies anymore. They're the size of you all. And they're getting around a lot more. They're starting to crawl around a lot more. Give them a good drink. They're getting so big and so noisy. You can see how big lad is here. The size of you. You're all growing so much. So I'm expecting their eyes to open. hopefully in the next few days. Look at them going. Oh dear. We're not here cuddling up to mum. Hello, hello. Where are you off to? Oh, getting so big. Good girl. Noisy little babies, aren't you? Very noisy. So I thought I'd bring you a little bit of them all having a little feed. You can see how much they've grown just in the last few days. It's unreal. And because Nell's doing really well now, she's eating better. She's happy in herself. So everybody's getting loads of milk. You're a good girl. Got two over here as well. Keep crawling to the other side of the box. Puppy there, sweetheart. Got one here as well. Another one here. Yes. Yeah, so she keeps crawling under there, so she's clearly not hungry. Where are you going? So here's Nelly with her babies. So we've got one crawling over to her. We've got the rest of them here. So we've got little tiny boy having a sleep. We've got 4 others having a drink. So look how big they're getting. Look at those paws. Look at the side of those paws now. They're getting so big. They're getting so big. They're all having a good drink. I just love how they drink. Their little paws up and having a good amount of milk in there. So Nell's doing really well, bless her. Aren't you, sweetheart? You're doing really well. Good girl. You are a very good girl. So she's eating well now. She's feeling better in herself. We've got baby crawling down here. So I just put you back over there, sweetheart. So she's doing really well. They're growing so quick. You're getting a lot more lively, aren't you? So I'm expecting their eyes to open in the next few days. So I just put their heat lamp on for a little while in the evening when it goes a bit cooler, especially whilst Nell's having a bit of a break away from them, so they can keep warm and have a snooze. You're all making so much noise. And then I switch that off overnight because they can keep nice and warm with Nell, and it is warm in the house here. Yes, you're all getting so big. Having a good feed and then you'll all quieten down, won't you? Yeah, beautiful babies, aren't we? Beautiful.